The Vijay-led government in Tamil Nadu got a boost on Tuesday when a faction of the AIADMK announced that it will extend support to his TVK government ahead of the crucial floor test on the 13th of May. AIADMK leader Shanmugam claimed that the party currently stands without any alliance, signalling severe ties with the BJP after the assembly polls. The AIADMK, remember, won 47 seats in the recent assembly polls. However, the Shanmugam faction has been warned of consequences should they vote in favor of the TVK. AIADMK's Agri S.S. Krishnamurthy said that all 47 MLAs from the party had been directed to vote against the TVK in Wednesday's floor test. He said that those who defy the order will face action. This, remember, highlights the growing rift within the AIADMK after the recent polls. Shanmugam had earlier publicly accused the AIADMK General Secretary Edappadi K Palaniswami, or EPS, of attempting to explore a tie-up with the DMK. Shanmugam said that the AIADMK was passing through one of the most difficult phases in its history after suffering consecutive electoral defeats. Meanwhile, the TVK secured its first victory in the assembly, securing the Speaker's post. JCD Prabhakar, the TVK legislator from the Thousand Lights constituency, has been elected unopposed. Prabhakar, who was earlier a member of the AIADMK, parted ways with the party ahead of the recent elections to join the TVK. Vijay has also appointed his astrologer, Ricckey Radhan Pandit Vettrivel, as officer on special duty, or the OSD, to the Chief Minister. Vettrivel had predicted Vijay's victory about a year ago. Reports say that he has increasingly been seen alongside Vijay during major political and personal events. As an officer on special duty, his new role is expected to involve political coordination and direct assignments from the Chief Minister's office. So that is the latest, not just the fact that there have been new appointments in the TVK government, with Vijay appointing his astrologer as the OSD to the Chief Minister, but a massive rift that has now come to the fore within the AIADMK that is probably now coming out more and more a few hours ahead of that crucial floor test in the assembly. Let me quickly go across to our principal correspondent, Siddharth MP. He's joining us live from Chennai at the moment. Siddharth, this is extremely crucial for the AIADMK. This rift, which was being speculated, which was being seen, now coming out in the open. Not just the two factions, but the fact that the AIADMK is struggling to survive and make sure that its political journey continues is really reflected in the kind of statements that are coming in from both camps, the Shanmugam camp and the opposing camp.
Absolutely. In fact, this is a complete collapse of a party that has almost dominated Tamil Nadu's political landscape for 5+ decades. The party was founded in 1972, and in all these years, if you look at it, it's that party that has ruled Tamil Nadu more than the DMK. So this goes on to show the kind of terminal decline that the party has been undergoing over the last decade after the demise of its supremo, J. Jayalalitha, in 2016. Let's also look at this important trivia that a party that was originally the one that, elevated an actor turned politician into Chief Minister's chair is now facing a decline completely after another actor turned politician became Chief Minister. In fact, Vijay's elevation to the Chief Minister's post and this surprise victory has in fact altered the course of not just Tamil Nadu politics, but also largely politics in India, because the DMK and the Congress, which were very close allies for decades, had to break away because the Congress chose to go away from the DMK and opt the TVK's alliance. So that is one result. And now the latest result that we're witnessing is this massive rift in the AIADMK that's wide open. Even as we speak, Vijay, the Chief Minister, is visiting Shanmugam, one of the rebel AIADMK leaders and the leader who is said to have maximum number of MLAs with him and on his side. And it is that faction that wants to go with Vijay's TVK. So Vijay's meeting with him is also crucial just before the crucial floor test tomorrow. Let's also keep in mind that Vijay is now undertaking a very unusual political outreach and courtesy calls that are otherwise unheard of and unseen in the state's political landscape, because earlier political leaders were not just opponents, but they also had a personal rivalry, and they wouldn't sort of meet each other at each other's residences. That was very unusual. But now what Vijay has been undertaking is very significant, because he not just met the former Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, he met even several small leaders who don't have legislators. One of them is Seeman from Nam Tamil Katchi. Then thereafter, he met Anbumani Ramadas, who has MLAs in the assembly. Thereafter, he met leaders from left parties, obviously his allies. So he's been going across the political spectrum, meeting people to sort of set a new political culture, establish a new political culture. This is not just crucial given the flow test, but also shows that he wants to start with a clean slate, but to establish a new political culture itself.
All right, Siddharth, let's see how this plays out for both Vijay as well as the AIADMK and its two factions. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us at the moment.